September the 10th, 2024. And this is my mother, Sylvia Thompson, with stories of her life. The next chapter. What would you like to say?
Well, you're going to be real surprised. I just got up around 6 o'clock, and we got quite a surprise. The gentleman came yesterday and told me that they can't start on my redoing my entire apartment until tomorrow because the rain is stopping it now. So Donna suggested, why don't you put the cabinets together in Mama's living room because
Dining room.
Mama's dining room because we've got it all emptied out because you've got to go through it because I'm going to have the bathroom all redone and the kitchen all redone because they're the original ones. So he said, yeah, we'll do that. So we hurried to our bathroom, and I've got the dishes, I've got the everything emptied out of the dining room. So, and the kitchen is all emptied, and the bathroom's all empty. So they said, well, they'll be here tomorrow morning. They couldn't get to it today because of the weather. So whether they'll show up again this morning, I don't know. But we're very happily with anything is to be back to normal. I've got stuff all over the house and I don't know where hardly anything is. So anyways, the other day when we were playing cards, my youngest daughter Donna said, that's very interesting, Mother. Let's put it on your your movie line or whatever you want to call it. Anyway,
My show.
Donna's show. So I was telling her about several things that happened years ago, you know. We went camping from the time the children were born, all of them, because John, my husband's family, loved to camp. So John, my husband, bought an army tent like theirs, and we went in Connecticut the first 5 or 6 years, maybe 10, camping. And at first I started out with one uh, carriage and all the items for a baby, including a playpen and first we started with one uh, crib, then two, then three. Then, meanwhile, I had a double sport, a double thing to push the children in, and a single one. I had one hand on one that and one hand on the other to take them for a walk every day, and oh, that was a lot of fun. And we were down, and then when so eventually I got sick of camping in Connecticut, and uh, we went camping down at well, that's later on. Then we started camping in New Hampshire, Connecticut, Vermont, and every April holiday that when the children were old enough, we bought a travel trailer, and I drove it down, and we stayed in the month of April and then other months, right by the canal, and this was a little bit later, and all the children brought, you could take fish out of the canal. So we had free food for every meal we were down there. And we did that for probably maybe 5 or 10 years. And we also went camping in Greenfield. And as the kids get older, we did that too. And that was all summer. So we really had a very good time. But that's the way it goes. And now I'm now 90 years old, and I'm getting better. I've had both my eyes operated on, and my left eye is perfect, and my right eye is gradually getting better. But after we started, I went in to have my eyes fixed. That's when I discovered in the hospital where I got that accident that I also had my nose was half busted on one side, and I had bad stuff in both eyes, and I had to go to all these specialists to get my eyes well before I could even take the treatment. I took all these treatments from all these different doctors. I can't name names. You're not allowed, I don't think. But I've had one heck of a year. I've been in and out of the hospital on and off all year and trying to get everything better. And we got new insurance this year where we got a much better deal. Oh, and for the first time, I didn't have to pay anything to the hospital this year. And I was 4 times to the hospital this year. And so I was very grateful because every other year the insurance paid everything but $300 or $400 every time I went in the hospital. So those are good things that happened. And right now we're having bad things happen because we got rain morning, noon, and night here, and we've had it for weeks.
It's going to rain today, too.
And it's going to rain today and tomorrow and all next week. But it's warm. That's the good sign. The bad sign is I can't go swimming because it rains all the time. And I just got the okay last week that I could go swimming now, that it was safe, that my eyes would not get damaged and get worse. But my right eye is the worst, and it's about 80% better now. But I still have to take lots of pain pills to help keep it empty. But I look at it this way, being 90 years old, I've lived a wonderful life. I got lots to be thankful for. And for the first time, I've been here 16 years now. And the company...
17. We
whatever.
just signed for season 17.
I'm for 17.
This year.
Yeah.
HUD keeps track.
Yeah, I know. So it'll be 17 next year.
This year.
This year. And...
You're officially on 17.
Right. So usually it's hot. And we had 3 or 4 months this year where it was 100, over 100 all the time. And now it's still, the humidity is very, very bad. It's still very high. But the rain is helping, and that's the end of that. You know, and I'll be glad when all this, this happened last Friday. The manager came over to me. The manager called John and said, and then I heard what she said, that they're going to redo my apartment. It's never been done. And these apartments either were fixed in, I think, 16 something they had built little by little. So anyways, that's about all. It's not very interesting, but I've got lots of new great-great-grandchildren to be very proud of. And as far as I know, all my friends and everything are just fine. And my only grandson that lives here is the most wonderful gentleman. He helps me. He's here. We call him, and he comes instantly to help me.
That's my little boy.
And that's my youngest daughter, Donna's only child, and
Son.
my only great-grandchild. The rest are great-great-greats, morning and
He's
middle.
your grandchild because he's my son.
Yeah. Wait a minute, he's the only...
He's your only grandson.
No.
Deborah has 2 daughters. He's your only grandson you have. Deborah's girls are all granddaughters.
Yeah, I know.
My brothers have no children.
Well, we're expecting the gobs of men at any moment to start working, so I'll get back to playing cards for a while to
Tell them how Deborah is in a drought and would like to send her some of the rain.
Oh, by the way, my oldest daughter, Deborah Ann, I'll bet she'd love our rain, but she did tell me they had a little the other day. But we're getting it morning, noon, and night. And it stops.
A drought.
Get this. I never get caught in the rain since I've been down. Never. My youngest daughter will verify it. The rain stops for me to go out and get the mail. The rain stops for me to go take the trash out. I even went swimming and the rain stopped long enough so I could have a swim. It's ridiculous. And when we go out in the car to go grocery shopping, it's pouring with rain. Seconds before my granddaughter stops the car to let us out, the rain stops. And after I get in, the rain starts up again. I don't get whatever.
That's my daughter.
And you can, this happened all the 40 years I've lived here. So I'm going to end it now because I'm being silly.
Tell her about how it didn't rain when we was getting out of the bus, but when we was on the bus, it was pouring with rain.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we had to go to the doctor, and we, I can't walk on my own any length of time or I'd fall down because my legs are, So we got there for 7:30, and it was raining, and I said, we better take our raincoats, Donna. It's pouring with rain. I opened the house door, and the rain stopped. We went all the way over to the bus. We got on the bus. All of a sudden, the bus started up, and it was pouring with rain again. We got over there to the front of the doctor's office. It stopped raining. And then we were in the doctor's office about 2 or 3 minutes, and Donna said, it's raining again, Mama. And that's the way our day went all the time, where we went
We
there.
never got wet.
I said, I told her, it never happens to me. It's a kind of a jinx. I don't know what it is.
We don't fool with Mother Nature, so she's good
But
to
I
us.
mean, it rains here, and then I open the door to go out, and the rain stops. It's really clear. It's been doing it now for years, and it's a joke now. Because David and Doris we were going to, they were taking us to get my groceries. And David said, Nana has a problem with rain. Did you bring your raincoat? I said, yeah, I got it.
I didn't.
But Donna forgot it. And
No, I didn't bring it on
to
purpose.
stop, and David said, Nana, you don't need the raincoat. It stopped raining.
I knew it would stop raining.
And
so
as soon as I picked up the car to go put it in the parking lot, it started raining again. It's really silly, but that's the way it's been going for years. And it's a big joke now.
Mother Nature's good to us.
Yes, and, okay, Friday morning last week, okay, this is really good. I got very upset. I said to Donna, something's wrong. Something's going to happen, good or bad. This was about just after we got up. And
We were playing cards.
and then in the afternoon, it was about 2 or 3.
1:30.
The office called, and sure enough, they informed me, empty out your bathroom and your kitchen. We're going to be there Monday morning to start work on fixing your house, your apartment. Isn't that one for the books? Bye-bye.
And
I'm
thanks,
fine, Donna's fine. Bye-bye.
thanks for watching, and as always, the fun never ends in Sea Sparkles Corner. Feel free to share, feel free to subscribe. These were things my mother wanted to talk with you all about, so there it is. And I'll see you
Hope
next
you're on
video.
board.
Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.
Okay, let's go.